Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, playing some more Turmoil. Last episode was a disaster, at least the last turn was. The first two turns were really good, and then the last turn I actually trusted, I think it's Anthony with my diamond, and it completely screwed me in the end, and I wasn't very happy, but we're going to try to redeem ourselves for this turn. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, Scrap Mechanic is coming out. I needed an extra day to work on the final school update, so I'm working on that right now, but I thought I'd take a break and play some Turmoil and get this series moving some more. Feel like we're pretty far through it. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what the end game exactly is, but feel like we're making pretty good progress. But anyway, so let's go ahead, and I think we're going to go straight to a stock auction. Right now, I have about 26,000. I lost a lot of money the last turn, but I'm still quite a ways ahead of everybody, except for Blanche. She's got quite a bit more money, so let's see what's going to happen here. Alright, 2% share. I'm not willing to pay that much. I would think no more than, I'm going to say 7, maybe 7,000. Let's see what happens here. Come on, I need it low. Nope, 9,000. Too much for me. Ooh, and let's see, Blanche got a hold of it. Yeah, that's... I didn't actually really want to see that. She's up to 13%. I'm still at 16, so we're still winning there. Let's see. You know, I don't think I'm going to do any upgrades right now. I think I need to go to the saloon, see if I can bribe somebody, and we need to have a solid turn for this next one. So, let's see. 88 cents next year on the left side for 4,200. Nah. Interest, no. 50% discount on the spilling fines. That's actually a pretty good one. I don't know, can I stack these? And then there's Anthony. You know what? We're gonna completely ignore Anthony. Let's see. I'm gonna do the 88 cents, and then, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do the spilling fine. I'm really inconsistent with that. Sometimes I don't have any issues with spillage, and then other times I'm terrible at it. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and go to a land auction. Alright, I believe this is going to be the last turn here, and then we're going to move up to the Arctic. So if this is the complete map, we're actually really almost through with this series. Depending on, I guess, who wins the stock auctions, if you know what happens after that, but let's see. Alright. That's going to be a hot item. Nope. You know, I want one of these top pieces of land, so let's see if we can get one. 5,000, come on. You know what, we'll go up to 10,000, that's it. That's all I'm paying for it. Oh, okay. 10,000? That might have been a little too much. I'm looking at the numbers around. The numbers around are really pretty bad for everybody. I think maybe I should have went where Blanche went. But let's go ahead and try this and see what happens. Alright, I got our 3 dowsers out here. They've already found oil, so let's go ahead and plant a rig here. You know, it's right here in the middle. You know, they're pretty close, so that's always a good sign. I probably should have scanned first before I started drilling. You never know when you're gonna run into a natural gas pocket, and you know, I don't think it really affected if I hit it first because there's no oil to push out, and there's one actually right in the middle. So we're doing that. Alright, there's an oil pocket right there. That's good. Looks like there's a rock on the other side. Let's go ahead and get a horse ready to start selling here. Gonna get 2. I'm gonna take a little bit of a loan out. There we go. Let's see. I want to scan again under here because I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade this rig at some point. Let's keep selling, and let's go ahead and build another rig over here. There we go. Scan prices. It's not going to drop below 88 cents, so we're okay there. But other than that, I've got to start making some money here real quick. So, okay, you know what? We're going to take out a little bit more. I don't particularly like taking out this much loans at the beginning, but it's going to be necessary because I need to get this turn moving. I've got quite a bit invested in this landing. Like I said, I might have overpaid. I don't know. I mean, maybe I didn't, or maybe I very well did. I guess we'll see here at the end. All right, we're selling over here to the right side. And he's found more oil here in the center, so assuming it's right under here. I haven't done anything with that right side yet because frankly I'm gonna have to upgrade that rig to get through rock, and I can't really afford that investment at the moment, so let's go ahead and hit there. I mean, prices are still good, we're still selling. No, we are in trouble here. I can already tell you we're in big trouble. This land is going to be a bust because just the way this has already started up and not being able to find the pockets that the dowsers are trying to point out. There's one of them, and I'm gonna have to upgrade this rig, which I really don't have the money to do right now, so I'm assuming this is a oil pocket down here. I don't see anything else in the area, not unless the game's tricking me and that's actually a gas pocket. I guess I better have my people on standby. Thankfully I have the spillage fine where it doesn't hurt me as bad. Did I tap into oil there? I believe I did. Okay. Well, actually, it's still not quite doing. Yeah, there is oil down there. So we're good there. There's something big over here on this right side. We're going to speed up time. This just isn't going quite the way. Like, you have to almost start off at a frantic pace to be able to keep up and to get ahead. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that. And I do see oil on that other side there, so that's good. I'm gonna drill down to the right here in a second, and we'll start pumping some more. Make sure I have plenty of wagons. I need to go ahead and get an upgrade soon on the wagons. The price is absolutely great right now. I'm loving the price on that left side. So we're making a little bit of profit here. Let me go ahead and probably gonna up the capacity. I want to drain this reservoir here, and then we're gonna drill down. It finally uncovered that one in the middle that the guy's been pointing out. So I think we're ready to, let's go ahead and tap down there. Trying to make a positive out of this whole thing. And I know sometimes that's really hard to do in the game when you're struggling, so hopefully we can do that here. I'm thinking we're gonna have to set on some oil here in a second. Let's go ahead and get one more of these ready. And then we're gonna start setting on it. And I don't know why we're about to spill. I know why we're about to spill. All the wagons seem to be traveling together, and that's never good, because you get them where they'll get all to the right side. Say if they're all on the right, like completely to the right ink, and you got a rig on the left side, it takes them so long to get across. And I don't know if I can control. I wish you can kind of stop some wagons. I know you can by telling them not to go over to the companies, but if they've already got a full load, it does you no good. So price is good on that right side. I think we're gonna, actually there it goes, gonna start dipping. I think it's time to set on some oil. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of it, and then we're gonna stop again. As soon as it hits about $1.10, let's go ahead and stop. Now, we're pretty late in the season, so I want one more huge price bump, which I'm debating on buying one more silo. I think that's gonna be beneficial here, so let's go ahead and buy one more. Fill it up, and then worst comes to worst, we'll have to get rid of it at 88 cents a barrel, which is not great, but I'm not gonna end up with any oil. It looks like we're about to completely tap the ground, so I need that jump, and I'm watching that right side. That's the jump that I'm probably gonna have to go with. I don't know if I'm gonna get another one of those, and it's jumping pretty hard. Come on, don't stop. Can we get to $1.40, please? Looks like we're gonna stop here at about $1.33. Still, ultimately, I think I'm gonna be a little disappointed by this turn. But we've just about dried up the land. I overpaid for it just because I got into a bidding war for whatever reason. I mean, all the land really wasn't that great, so I need to just get ready to go to the next map, because I guess we're going into, I don't know if they call it the Arctic or whatever it's called. We're gonna be going there next, so there goes that price. It just absolutely tanked. So let's go ahead and sell the rest off to the left side here for that 88 cents and get out of here. We're almost through with the oil in the ground. There it goes. Tap in, and we're gonna end this. Yeah, that wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't terrible. We still made 16,000, and I'm pretty sure we're still ahead of quite a few people here. Let's see what happens as far as the profits. Actually, Blanche really didn't do good at all. Ricardo, he's actually in the red. He's negative 28. Ooh, I don't know how that happens. I don't know what happens eventually. I guess he can take out a loan, or I'm not really sure. Okay, winter is coming. We're moving to the snow area. It has smaller gas pockets, but there's a way to make them bigger. Let's auction. Do we want to make gas pockets bigger? I'm not really sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and guess on a land here. Let's just spread out. I don't want to get too close to each other. That way, this first turn might be a little bit of a, just kind of see what the land's like, and then once the numbers start to pop up, we can decide where we want to go next. Okay, he's got new equipment over here for the increased size of gas pockets, and I'm assuming, what is it? Let's see, change the way to drill. Drill faster. You know what, that might be good. Let me go ahead and check the saloon here. Maybe we'll have to wait until the last turn to do that. I need to guarantee myself a price, so let's see, 82 cents, interest rates, and spilling fines. $500 for a 50% discount on that. I think that's going to be a safe bet. Let's hit that one, and let's hit the 82 cents. And I'm not going to do an upgrade until the last turn, if this turn goes good. I mean, if it doesn't go good, we're going to have to just kind of set there again, and I don't really like to do that, but let's go ahead and go to the stock auction, and we'll go out to the land. 3% share. I don't have much money right now. I need 2,000 to get out to the lease, so that leaves me at 14,000. So, I might take a little bit of a gamble here and say I can spend about 10. I'm curious, nobody else is gonna be able to spend money besides Blanche, so it's gonna be between me and her. Let's see, come on. She hit it at 11. Okay, we're tied now in stock, so I need a great turn here because I need to pull ahead, so let's go to the lease. Come on, let's have a great turn here. Let's go ahead and get the dowsers out. Gotta get this moving. I need just pure greatness here. I'm still feeling the effects of the last turn, or at least last episode. That last turn absolutely killed me. And trust me, I wasn't too happy about that at all. So let's go ahead and get some scans out here. I would like to see kind of what we're dealing with. And immediately we're dealing with a pocket right here under. That's great. Let's see, let's go ahead and start selling to the left side. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a couple more scans. I'm a little worried about natural gas in this area, and there's 2 there, okay. Take a bit of a loan, and we're gonna hit one more big scan on the left side, and we'll start drilling down. I think there's one actually immediately. Okay, this land is something here. Send another dowser out. I'd be really disappointed if this was it, but let's go ahead and send him out. Maybe it's close. If we can get another pocket right in this area and work off one rig, that'd be great. Price has actually jumped on the right side. Let's go ahead and keep selling. He found one way over there. I don't like that at all. But let's go ahead and scan, see what it is. We can get at least a clue what's happening. That's a good sized pocket. That's worth a rig. Let's go ahead, and I need to sell off just a little bit more here before I can afford the pipe to go down. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see what happens here. I've got plenty going on. I'm probably about to have to swap the sides because that price is dropping on the right side. Actually, the right side's the one that's gonna stick at 82 cents. I'm gonna keep on selling for a little bit. Might need to buy one more buggy here, and he's found oil again. Is it above? I see rock there, and hopefully it's setting above the rock, and oh wow. That's a pocket. I've got a sure shot here. Let's go ahead and hit that. Okay, we're on to something here. I've got oil on the right side too. We're definitely on to something. Let's go and make sure we have the right amount of wagons. Keep them selling just for a little bit. See if we can spot this oil. Maybe it's hopefully in this area. There it is there. I don't think there's gonna be a pocket. I might reach across. I don't know if that's gonna be worth placing another rig. Yeah, because I can shoot through several pockets here. Okay, this rig needs to be upgraded. Okay, watching this price, I need to upgrade this rig. Let's upgrade it. We're gonna run through another pocket of oil here. Price is great on that right side. Okay, here we go. We are gonna sit there and dig down on this right side. Now the price is gonna swap here. I'm gonna let out one more dowser where we can now drill through the rocks. So I'm gonna go straight through to the other side. Let's go ahead and do that. Tap into there. I'm gonna need to upgrade these pipe capacities. And I might need to constantly sell. We've got so many pockets in the ground right now that, like, I'm not gonna be able to stop at all. And he's found more oil down here. Okay, we've hit a great piece of land. I just need to take advantage of it. You know, I might be able to get through this side. I'm watching this rock here. Can I get under? Yes, I can. So I can go here, and then I can go here. Send out one more dowser. Oh my. Okay, we need to... I'm gonna have to constantly sell. I've got so much oil in the ground, I don't think I need to set on anything because, to be honest with you, there's so much of it. I need to keep a constant flow out, so let's go ahead and do that. I need to start upgrading pipe capacities here. We're gonna do that one. Let's go over to the left, get those going. You know, I'm not making really much money right now. I'm not making much money at all, but I've got so many pipes flowing right now. It's ridiculous. This is awesome. Let's keep on those prices. All right, let's make all the money here. I'm watching that price. It's gonna dip here. I'm kind of curious if the right side's gonna raise up. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the right side. I need to just keep getting rid of this. To be honest with you, there's so much of it in the ground right now. I'm almost a little worried that I'm not gonna be able to get it all. I've got one more dowser out and make sure there's no more pockets down here. Which, you never know if he's gonna find another one. Actually, he just did. Wow. This is ridiculous. This is great. I'm definitely excited. All right, there it is. I can go right over to it. Let's go ahead and get one more dowser out here. Oops, I had one wagon going over to the left side. That's my mistake. There's one more pocket. Oh my. What is going on today? That's in a tricky spot. Do I want to weave pipe around, or would it be cheaper to... By the time I weave that around, I might as well go ahead and upgrade this one and just run it straight through. So let's do that. Make sure my pipe capacities are upgraded. We're gonna have to go even further with the upgrades here because I've got to drain this. I need a really big price push. I'd like to see $1.40 somewheres. That's the only thing that's holding this turn back just a little bit. I've got plenty of oil in the ground. It's just the whole fact I'm not seeing that like huge $1.40, close to $1.50 price, which I kind of need that right now. I'm watching the money flow in, which the money's great. I actually think we're gonna wind up with oil in the ground. That's a little upsetting. I mean, I've got the pipe capacities up. That's as far as they go. I've never been this overwhelmed with oil though. I mean, I think there's another pocket down there. Let me do a small scan here just to confirm. That's a very small pocket. I'm not really worried about that. I'm really just worried about what I have in the ground here, which we're gonna enter our last month. You know, this would have been the perfect time, and this stems back from the last episode, me losing my diamond. I could have used that right now to extend the time, and now I'm a little upset about that. I'm actually really upset about that diamond. That ticks me off. We're gonna have a good turn, but that kills me. Ultimately, that's gonna kill me in the end here because there's oil still in the ground that could have been tapped. Yeah, that hurts. You know, even though it was a great turn, it hurts knowing the whole fact that I needed a little bit more time, and I never got that price jump quite the way I wanted it. But still a solid turn. I think I can do a couple more upgrades. Let's see how we worked out in the profits. Oh yeah, definitely doing good there. Now, I need to win, before we do the last turn here, I need to win this stock auction. I need to stay in front of her, so let's see. I'm gonna have to pay high. Let's see how much it's gonna be. A 4% share, that's huge. I've got 48,000. I'm debating on what a price, you know, I'm gonna wind up overpaying for this, but I almost want to say about 20. I'd be willing to go that high. Let's see what happens here. You know what? I'm gonna hit it at 17. I've got to do it. And I know there might be some people that may be a little mad that I just did that, but that's 4%. And now that's a big jump on her because we were both tied there. So definitely think that's gonna be worth it. Then again, I might have overpaid, you never know. Let's go ahead and upgrade the speed here of the drilling. And then let's go to a land auction. Try to get some fairly cheap land because I still want to look at the saloon. I'm definitely being a little careless. I wouldn't say careless. I'm being aggressive with my money right now. But anyways, let's see what we can get here. Okay, everybody's going to want to bid right around my area that I was in last. And it looks like we're going to be able to get on the side, so that's good. I'm going to be on the right side here. There we go. Hopefully this is another solid piece of land. Alright, let's see which one we want to bribe here. You know, 68 cents is not great. I think I'm going to have to do that. I've got to have that for sure price, so I'm thinking 2,300 is going to be worth that investment. There we go. I think we're ready to go to the lease. Okay, let's get some dowser action here. Get 3 of them on the ground. I'm right beside the plot of land I had last time, so that was my best plot of land. It's just the whole fact I didn't get the price that I wanted, but let's see what happens. We've already found oil in the ground here. Let's go ahead and scan. You can now speed up drilling. Okay, how much does that actually cost? 500? Oh wow, that's a huge pocket right there, right under the rig. That's great. Okay, we got another one here to the left. Let's go ahead and scan again. I'm gonna try to keep the scan pretty close to the other one here. Okay, yeah, it's just right across there. That's good. Go ahead and take out a little bit of a loan. And let's go to the left side. To be honest with you, the prices aren't great right now, but I need to go ahead and sell off a little bit. Keep a little bit of cash flow. That way I can keep up with upgrades and not have to take out too much of a loan here. I'm really hoping this land turns out to be at least somewhat as good as the last one. So let me go ahead and uncover this to the right. Oh, there's a pocket. That's a pretty big one, but is the rock blocking the whole thing? No, I don't think so. I think I can get right below it, so to do that, I'm watching that price just kind of set there. It's 68 cents. It's kind of miserable. I'm going to take a little bit more of a loan. Try not to go over 2,000. It's kind of like my limit there. Anything over that just kind of seems like, you know, you're getting into that danger spot where you're not able to keep track with how much you're actually spending. And wow, there's another pocket right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get that one tapped. Doing pretty good here. There we go, pumping out. Got another wagon. Price is still just not, they're not hitting quite the way they were on the last, well, at least the last map. And that's a little disappointing. And oh, we're gonna get some spillage here. Let's go ahead and, come on. Let's go ahead and keep up with this here. That's pretty bad. I need to get to the point where I can upgrade my wagon real quick. I think we're gonna catch up with it here. I'm gonna get a slight bit of spillage fine, but that shouldn't be too bad. Trying to see what's gonna happen here. Okay, keep sending. Let's go ahead and send everything to that right side because that price is actually really good. Ooh, I almost took out a loan. That was really tempting. I kind of want to upgrade my wagons, and I'm getting to the point where I think that's about to be necessary. I'm watching this. Why we shouldn't be getting spillage there. There we go. Let's say they're setting right on top of it. Okay, there we go. There's that upgrade. Still getting. I got a couple spouts of spillage there. I don't think it's too bad. And I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the speed, so I think we can keep up with it now. Because I really need to minimize that. One thing I'm not liking, this dowser still seems to be lost here on the right side. He hasn't found anything, and I really hope this isn't it. Because if it is, it kind of sucks. That sucks really bad, but price is good. I mean, we got to keep selling, and it is it. Ooh, that's kind of really so-so. Let's go ahead and get some silos on the ground because I'm gonna have to start storing. Yeah, it's actually not that deep, so okay, we're gonna set on this oil. Let's go ahead and set on one more silo here, and actually that's the price jump we want there. That's definitely $1.30 something. There we go. Start selling here. You know what? Nope. No storing. Let's go ahead and sell because that price is too good. I'm gonna wait till it gets to about maybe $1.20, and then we're gonna stop again. $1.20, let those last couple wagons go. And let's go ahead and stop again. Come on, I need at least $1.10 here. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and sell on this left side. We might be able to get a bonus for ending this early. Still gonna turn out to be a pretty good turn. It's gonna drop below. Where am I gonna let it drop here? Okay, I don't wanna go below $1. I'm pretty comfortable with my profit margin here. I want to see if I can get one more last push here. I'm watching that right side. The right side's creeping. Come on, I need that dollar something. I'm watching the time. Okay, we're over $1 here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the oil to the right side and watch it jump here. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident. That was actually a good turn, even though it's gonna wind up being actually kind of short. I mean, to be honest with you, there wasn't much oil there, and that's a little disappointing considering how close we were to the last one. And that spillage fine. How did I get hit with that big of a spillage fine? It spurted out oil twice, and it was little. Like, it was just a little bit of oil. That seems a little ridiculous, and I don't recall it ever being that big. And it comes down to being able to manage those wagons, because if you lay down to me at the same time, they get on this same track and they don't spread themselves out. I would really like to be able to fine tune those and say all right, well, you need to almost I don't know, not set them at different speeds, but kind of stop them for just a second and get them spread out, because that hurts a little bit. I mean, 3,000 of that's gonna cushion that, so realistically it's about a $9,000 spillage fine, but that's still way too much. That's $9,000 of profit that I just lost. But once again, we're still in the lead. We're not quite in the lead when it comes to money, but we are in stocks and upgrades. So overall, solid turn. I'm glad to finally get to the last section of map. Well, I say last section, of course, there's still one more option here with these stocks. So that's going to kind of judge how long this series continues, because I am committed to this series. I want to go ahead and finish this off, because I haven't done that. No, to be honest with you, I've never really had a game where I actually could finish it. So I'm going to do that with this series. Hope you enjoyed this series. I've got quite a few people that still watch it. I know it's nothing like my Scrap Mechanic series, but it gives me something to do in the meantime. But still happy with it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you guys tomorrow with Scrap Mechanic. Thank you.